Hi guys, it's Karen from A Yarn Tale. It is that time, cast on time. So I woke up early this morning like I do, and I printed out my pattern for Clue 1. And I'm not gonna lie, I read through it and was immediately filled with dread. I had no idea what he was talking about. First of all, it starts with a giant I-cord cast on. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the pattern because his tutorial video is up on YouTube and it goes through each set of directions bit by bit, so I feel like I'm not really giving anything away. So there's a huge I-cord cast on, like, no. And then you cast on a bunch of stitches, you bind off a bunch of stitches, and I had no idea what was going on. And I was like, oh no, I told everyone on YouTube that I was gonna like have them come along and follow while I knit the shawl, and I don't even think I'm gonna be able to do this. So I made some coffee and made my kids lunches and put on the tutorial video for Clue 1, and I'm feeling a little bit better. Like I understand a little bit more what's going on and what it's supposed to look like, and it does look super cool. So I'm just gonna get into it and see where we go. He said your color A should be your darker color. Your color B should be your lighter color because there's some kind of textured thing that you're gonna wanna see for color B at some point. So this is my A, this is my B, and then the brown will be the pop, although dark brown is not much of a pop, but it'll be the accent. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast on, and I'll check back in a little bit. I am using, I did not gauge, I did all those swatches, but I don't even remember what needle I used. He recommended a US 4. I'm usually a pretty loose knitter, so I am using a US 3 because my 4 is in some other project. So that's my non-scientific method of gauge swatching. I'm gonna cast on and I'll check in a little bit. I hope cast on day is treating you well. Okay, this is what I've got so far. I've been working forever. And I'm only through row 3. You have this I-cord cast on. Am I showing you the wrong side? I am, okay. You have this I-cord cast on and then these weird little loops that are giving me those, remember those I-cord shrimp from shawlography? Hang on, for those of you who did not do shawlography, you did not have the joy of making these I-cord shrimpies. What are these? What are they? It's giving me the same kind of vibe where you have these I-cord loops sort of just loose at the cast on. I did watch the video all the way through, so I know we do some really cool stuff with those, so they're not gonna stay shrimpies, but it's definitely giving me I-cord shrimp. Okay, so this is what I've got. My stitch count is correct. I have 10 stitch markers in there. They're not exciting, they're just the light bulb ones. I need to go because I was not thinking and made an appointment to get Christmas cards, order my Christmas cards today at noon, and it's really interfering with my MKAL. But if you order the cards in October, you get 20% off, so here we are. This is where I am. I'm gonna keep at it this afternoon if I have a minute, otherwise I'm gonna resume during ballet. At some point, this starts repeating, so I'm hoping it gets easier because right now, I am like glued to the videos, glued to my pattern. For anyone who has never done a West Knits MKAL before, this is kind of a doozy of a start. Usually, it's, well, last year at least, the beginning was not this bad. So I'm hoping that it eases up because this is taking a lot of brain power. I don't know if I can sustain this for a full month. Okay, check in later. Hey guys, it's Saturday morning and I'm in the car. I knit as much as I possibly could yesterday, and I have to say I'm not as far as I wanted to be. Sorry about the shaky camera. I don't have a tripod in the car. This is how far I got. I still have a million repeats to do. I haven't done anything today. I haven't knit a stitch today. So I do have a swim meet today, which is great news for knitting because if you've ever been a spectator swim meet, it's basically just hours and hours of sitting around. So I'm hoping to blow through a couple of repeats at this swim meet. That said, this weekend is the Chicago Marathon. So what does that mean for you? Well, not a lot, but for my house, it's kind of a de facto block party because the marathon route runs directly down my street, right in front of my house, and then directly behind my house on the street behind my house. So whether you want to watch the marathon or not, you are hemmed in. So it becomes kind of a block party. Everybody hangs out, we eat donuts and bagels. Well, thousands of people are running for miles on end in the morning. So I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of knitting done tomorrow, which makes me nervous. I should be able to knit a lot tomorrow evening because my husband is going out of town, which means I can stay up into the wee hours of the evening and knit my fingers off. So let's see how the swim meet goes. I'm gonna get as much done as I can and get stuff ready for tomorrow marathon day, and I'll check back in, okay? Good morning, it's early on Sunday morning, marathon day. I'm whispering a little bit because my kids are still asleep. My husband ran to go get donuts, and I'm just trying to get the bagels and fruit salad and all that stuff ready because the runners should be coming by in about an hour and a half. Well, the super fast guys, and then all the other normal people should be running by all morning. So I'll check back in later. Hi guys, it's Karen. I just wanted to do a quick check-in. It's Monday morning and I'm so behind. Okay, I cannot believe I'm behind because I have been knitting like a fiend. I have knit so much in the last few days and I'm still like so far behind. Okay, so let's do a quick recap. We're trying to finish Clue 1 by Wednesday because Clue 2 comes out on Thursday. I do not think it is possible, but I'll show you what I got so far. So this is my Clue 1 so far. It looks so good, you guys. I love this technique where you basically finger knit the loops together up. It looks so good. I love that the stripes show through even in the textured bit. I mean, look, that's like raised. So cool. Okay, these are what it looks like when I haven't knit up the loops. So it's just these strings of I-cord loops there. I love the way my colors are working out together. I have this darker pink from Ritual Dyes and then the lighter pink that I dyed myself. I think it looks fantastic. It is not too wild and crazy. I can definitely see myself wearing this if I ever finish it. But it is the slowest knit on earth. I mean, okay, so I watch Martin of Knit 365, which if you're not watching his Vlogtober, you definitely should, especially if you're doing the MKAL because he sort of gives a check-in on where he is every couple of days, which is super great. It's super exciting and it makes it seem like we're all in this together. But either I am so slow or Martin is so fast because he said, okay, I'm at the part where you're doing repeats and a repeat is a stripe of each color. And he said the repeats take him 90 minutes a repeat. So I was like, cool. If it's 90 minutes a repeat, I can blow through that in a couple of days. I will definitely be done on time. Okay, my repeats are taking me like an hour a stripe, which is like 2 hours a repeat and sometimes even more than that because sometimes I screw up. And I have to go back a little bit. So, I mean, that's like a full-time job of knitting. And I have things I have to do. We had the marathon yesterday. I'm supposed to be taking my kids to a pumpkin patch today with like animal rides and I don't even know. So I cannot knit 10 hours a day to get through Clue 1. I mean, I stayed up till 1 in the morning last night because my husband was traveling and I was like, I'm just gonna like blow through as many repeats as I can. I did 2.5 repeats and I thought I was gonna die. So I don't know if I have done 5 of 11 repeats. So I'm on my 6th repeat. You're supposed to do 11. So that would be, if I can do 2 a day, then I might only be 1 day behind. I do not know if I can do 2 a day. I mean, 1 repeat for me is just like, man, it's so much knitting. So I'm gonna do my best. I love the way it's turning out. I'm gonna keep at it and see how far I get. And if I don't finish Clue 1 by Thursday, like I don't finish it. I'm just gonna keep slogging at it. And I have to think that Clue 2 must be a little bit smaller. I mean, this is the slowest, longest Clue. Maybe I can make up some time on Clue 2. I mean, I've never made up time ever in a West Knits knit along. I mean, I've only done 1, but I'm not even ever close for any Clue to finishing early. So I am not very hopeful that I will be able to catch up if I fall behind, but I'm gonna keep at it. I am not gonna abandon it because I love the way it looks. And I am gonna finish, and if I finish a little bit late, like, whatever. How is it going for you? Are you having a good time? Are you still at it? I keep thinking that if this were my first knit along and this were my first Clue, I would look at it and be like, forget it. No, no can do. Because it's so intimidating and weird and slow, but hopefully it'll get easier. My plan is to check in with another video on Thursday, sort of recapping where I am with Clue 1. I'm sure I won't be done, but see how far I get, and then take a quick peek at Clue 2 and kind of just get first impressions there. So let me know how you're doing in the comments. I hope you're having a good time, even if you knit as slowly as I do. And we will get through it. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, no, 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 not right in my lap. Oh, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no.
Big guy. Mom,
You
look
can...
at this big guy.
Look at what?